happened when I went to America with my now husband. I don't know if I was married at the time, June, but it all happened, and I went to a nail salon in America. At the time, there was no nail salon in Ireland at all, and I got my nails done. And I was amazed how they did them, how quick they did them. And that's when I said this could be brought to Ireland. So when I came back from Ireland, I looked into it and I did a nail course. And that's when I decided to open my first business. So my first business was in Donaghmede Shopping Centre, which is one of my local shopping centres. And we opened our first nail bar. It was called the Nail Bar at the time there. We opened our first nail bar, and that was back in 2019. So a long time ago. And I started off with myself and two other girls. It was very hard to get nail technicians. So we started off with 3 girls. Now, in my previous history, I had done a beauty course, so I had beauty experience. I had done a beauty course, so it was the nail part that interested me because there was no nail salons in Ireland, and I thought this would be big. So we started with 3 girls, and within 6 weeks, I was screaming looking for staff. The demand was unbelievable. So I think within 3 months, I had 6 staff. And I soon learned that I had to train staff myself because there was no staff out there trained in nails. So this is when I and my husband decided to open an academy. So we went looking for brands, and this is when I found our brand NSI, which is from the UK. We went over and I learned their product and learned how to teach. They were delighted that I was able to do nails and that I was able to bring the brand into Ireland. So that's how we brought NSI into Ireland, and now we distribute NSI to the whole of Ireland. Yeah. So that's going on then. That happened in the year 2000. So we're now distributing in Ireland over 24 years, and we teach as well. And I also teach in colleges all over Ireland as well. I've taught many students. So that's how I made it.
So you were pioneer. Your nail salon was pioneer in Ireland.
Definitely, it was one of the first in Ireland. I think there could have been one in Ireland, but it was very exclusive. But it was not like the way I had seen it in America, that it was just a nail salon. Where you just went in to get your nails done. Yeah, so definitely I was one of the first nail salons in Ireland. Yeah, nearly 25 years ago. Yeah. I know I don't look old. So, yeah.
And you have your own salons as well as that kind of...
Yeah. So over the years, I built a little empire, to be honest. I took on a business partner, and we built our little empire. We had 7 nail salons, between Drogheda and Dublin and Newbridge, and a few in Dublin. So yeah, we had 7 salons. We actually changed the name to the Nail and Beauty Bar. As we did add beauty, we found that people coming in to get the nails done and wanted maybe their eyebrows done or a spray tan or a facial, so we called them the Nail and Beauty Bars. So over the years, we've had our ups and our downs. We've had our recessions. The 2008 was a really hard time for me. We had to close 4 of our salons. So that was really, really hard. But I built myself back up again. And this is what's going to happen in business. You have to get back up and start again. But at the time, it was really, really good. We had probably over 100 staff working for us, and it was hard for me. I had to let them go and close some of the shops. But we kept 3 of the shops, I think, at the time. We kept 3 of our shops, and then just after COVID, I closed another salon because, to be honest, I found it really hard to get staff after COVID. So I have 2 salons left. I don't plan to open any more. My plan is hopefully to retire in a few years, but at the moment, my goal is to, get the people out there, teach them well, and put online courses and get the students back into the college. I felt COVID really hit a lot of people in a different way. They they weren't coming into the courses the way they used to be. They got a lot shyer, even talking on phones. They all want to talk via messages and via emails. They don't want to talk on phones. So the world has changed. That's changed a lot since I started over 20 years ago, to be honest. It has changed. Yeah.
And have you ever thought about teaching how to run the beauty business as business, not just how to make the procedures, but how to run the business?
I did. I definitely thought about me as a salon owner and how hard it was to get staff. And I'm in the business. I teach people all the time, and I just felt, what can we do to get more people and get more staff? And I found even with my own staff, I found them even difficult. They couldn't get models on the day that we had our courses on, or they hadn't got time. So I said, what is going to make it easier for them to do these courses? So that's when I really thought about the online courses. I felt, if they do it at home at their own time and they can do it when they can get models, I said, this will make life so much easier, and they can still get the qualification because I have put so much effort into making the courses just as good as if they were in-house. So I felt this would be really good. And I spoke to a lot of salon owners as well, and they had the same issues that I was having. They were having the same issues of getting their staff to the courses. Even with our own courses, we get students cancelling the day before because they couldn't get models. So I felt, if I'm having the issues, other salons are having the issues. And when I spoke to salon owners, they had said, yeah, that would be a great idea. And they trusted me because they know my courses. They know how well their students will be trained, what good qualification they will have, and they know the backup that I will give them, and I'll always be there to give the backup. And I have amazing staff and I have amazing educators that will back them up even when I'm on holidays or whatever. There's 100% 24-hour support there for them all the time.
Have you transformed people's life? I mean, do you know the stories about your ex-students, the people that made your courses? How did they do afterwards?
So over the years, I've trained many students, and I see so many of my students. Some of them have even opened their own training academy. Some of them have brought in their own products. They have opened salons, and they have won competitions. They've gone and entered nail competitions, and they've won many awards. And it puts a smile on my face because they started with us, and this is where their industry started. Was with NSI, with maybe me or one of my educators, and now they're amazing nail technicians. They would be even better than me and better than loads of people but they started with me, and that makes me proud. That they started with us, and a lot of them they're using our products and our same skills that I taught years ago. Have you been in here?
Nope.
No. This is my dream home. I drove past this estate for many times. I said I'm going to live in there. I'm going to live in there. And I did.
Okay.
It's one thing I do, Pedro. When I want something, I go for it. I do go for it. I want my car. I'm driving my car. Yeah. I made my dream come true by going into the beauty industry. My dream was to open a salon. Then I opened another salon, and then I opened another salon. And this all happened down to me wanting and wishing for my dream to come true. The beauty industry I was passionate about, especially nails. I love nails so much, and I brought this to reality by opening my first salon. I made my dream come true by opening one of the first nail salons in Dublin. I opened my first salon in Donaghmede Shopping Centre. I started with myself and 2 other girls. And we expanded that really quickly. Within 2 months, I had 6 girls working, and within a year, I think I had 10 girls working. So it expanded really, really fast. The following year, I opened my second salon. So at this stage, I had a business partner, and we expanded it to 7 salons. We grew the business within 2 to 3 years to 7 salons. I had over 100 staff working for me. My dream came true. I got my dream house, I got my dream car, I got everything I ever wanted. Things change in life though. The last 20 years we have been running in-house courses. So the students come to us in Swords NSI. We also go to colleges around Ireland as well, and we teach there. And during COVID, we did what I would probably call my first online course. I innovated. We all did, I think, during COVID. I needed to do something as we weren't allowed to open, and I did online Zoom classes, which were really successful, but I felt they were hands-on. I was there with the students. I was able to see via Zoom what nails they were doing. So since we've reopened from COVID, I found the industry has changed so much. Our staff have changed. The people, the students have changed, the young people have changed. Having 4 kids myself, I feel, they definitely have changed with dealing with people, talking. So I feel I had to change my courses too. So for the last couple of years, I've been looking at doing online courses. I was a little bit nervous doing them because I felt I had to have the same quality that our students have when they come to us in NSI. So I bought 2 courses myself, online courses, just to get an idea what they were like and how they would be. And to be honest, I was a bit disappointed on the quality of them. And, even the information that was in the courses, I was a little bit disappointed. So the fire in my tummy built up, and I knew I could do a much better online course that was out there. So for the last few months, we have been working so hard to build these courses for you. And speaking to other salon owners, and as a salon owner myself, it's hard to get the staff to come to the training academy, whether it's time or whether they don't have a model. If they live too far from Dublin, they could be from Cork or Kerry or Donegal. They were finding it hard to come to the training academy. Now, we still have the training academy in Dublin, and we'll always have the training academy in Dublin for students to come to, but I wanted to innovate, and I wanted to let people have the option that they can do an online course or they can come to us in person. Teaching for the last 20 years, I've taught an awful lot of students, and I've seen some that were very young when they started with me, who are nice grown adults now, who've become really good nail technicians, have opened their salons, they've married, they've had kids, and they've got amazing lives because of starting their career with us. They've got brilliant salons, and they come in to me and they say, "Oh, Louisa, I wouldn't be here today only for you," and they thank me, and it's a nice feeling. And we do beauty trade shows as well, and they come over and they say, "Oh, do you remember all those years ago you trained me?" And yeah, so it's a proud moment, and they all started with us. So teaching for the last 20 years, I've taught an awful lot of students, and I've seen some that were very young when they started with me, who are nice grown adults now, who've become really good nail technicians, have opened their salons, they've married, they've had kids, and they've got amazing lives because of starting their career with us. They've got brilliant salons, and they come in to me and they say, "Oh, Louisa, I wouldn't be here today only for you," and they thank me, and it's a nice feeling. And we do beauty trade shows as well, and they come over and they say, "Oh, do you remember all those years ago you trained me?" And yeah, so it's a proud moment, and they all started with us. So if you love beauty and you love your career to be beauty, nails, and you want to earn some extra income, why not start with us? We have online courses, so